Hello everyone, I am the Kingsley Crusher once again, and welcome to Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. So, yes, this is the fourth installment of Crash Bandicoot, and I don't know why I have a game file called hack. Alright. Anyways, yeah, you can tell from this one that I've already put 66 hours into this game, and I'm still not even at 100%. I'm not exactly worrying about 106%, but my god. Let's see. Let's go with... X'd. I'm X'd. Okay, retro. Alright. I'm glad to finally be playing this for the channel. Let's get to it then. A rude awakening. Oh yeah, I was so glad to see that this game was coming out, especially since it follows after Crash Bandicoot 3, as you will see in a second here.
Crash Bandicoot. At last, I, the great Neocortex, have you right where I want you. And now, the final blow!
I still think that's so funny.
Face it, Entropy. It's going to fail. Again!
At least Uka Uka and I attempt to free us from this prison. I won't sit idly by and listen to your inane ramblings for another decade. You chew.
Oh man, Uka Uka's breaking through to the other side! And now he's disintegrating.
Is he dead?
Leave him. He's served his purpose.
A great power has awoken. Crash, I fear it portends an event of reality-shattering proportions. I feel it emanating from Insanity Peak. Quickly, we must go! Crash! Crash! Crash!
Alright. And before I do anything, I got to switch one of the controls around, because for some reason they have the HUD a different button than I would prefer, which is triangle, like it is in the original game. Or triangle in the original game is what I'm used to, is what I mean. That Sparrow crunch. I am hoping that the next game, well, thank you so much for playing that immediately. Heck yeah, my favorite game. Okay, and I'm gonna say this right off the bat. Considering the fact that I couldn't even get 100% on my other one, yeah, I'm not going to try to go for 100%. I may try to get all the boxes in most of the levels, And if any of you have played this game, you know why I say most of the levels.
Crash! Quickly,
Very specific levels are just no. I'm not even gonna tap that. Well. Bum bum ba da da dum. And I will say, even though the music in this game, it doesn't really, it's not as memorable as, say, Crash 3 or Crash 2. It's still some pretty good music, I have to admit. And I have to say, one of the #1 things that I love about this game is the animation that they have for Crash. Because while developing the game, they said that they were trying to get a Looney Tunes-esque feel to how he moves and how all the characters move, and I think that they really accomplished that, and I'm glad that they accomplished that because I love the Looney Tunes and I love Crash. So let's just put our hands together and you got a combo for gloriousness. Alright. Dang it, couldn't make that. That's fine. Alright. Yeah, this game succeeds in a lot with being a Crash game. And not just some mediocre thing like Wrath of Cortex or any of the other post-Naughty Dog games. I can't say much for Twin Sanity, but I mean, Twin Sanity doesn't seem to be like the sort of game that I'd really like for me personally. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love having humor in my games, but there's only a few games that have humor as like the centerpiece of it, that's like the main driving point of the game that I actually like. One of those being like the original Ratchet and Clank games. Gems unlock skins, alright. Woohoo. Yeah. That's gonna be one of few that I'll get. Also, the name of the costume, Mother Clucker, like, my god. It's too good. It's too perfect. Something that's perfect, it normally wouldn't exist, but yet here we are. Alright. Here, as you just saw, is the first level with rope swinging. Ah, jeez. I didn't mean to do that. And I love the rope swinging in this game. Yeah. Jeez. Well, not getting that insanely perfect relic. But, yeah. Even though the rope swinging only happens every once in a while, I think it's still I think it's a really nice addition to the Crash games, and it fits. Which, I mean, is the main thing of making a Crash game. You have to make sure that whatever it is that you're putting in, it fits with what has already been established in the previous games. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have too much to say about this game, because, I mean, I feel like the game just sort of speaks for itself. Like, the fact that it even just exists is a miracle in itself. Especially considering that, I mean, I know that Wrath of Cortex was the original Crash 4, but I really do feel like this is a more definitive Crash 4 than that game was. So, yeah, I'm going to say it. We have waited 22 freaking years for a true sequel to Crash Bandicoot Warped, and we're only just now getting it. It's like, that's just insane to think about. And wow, I got that on accident that time. Like the stretchiness like that, I love that. I like this facial animation here, I love it. You just see panic in his eyes, and it's just amazing. Yeah, and this game definitely has way more of an identity than Wrath of Cortex ever did. Because the most identity that that game ever got was just a different and worse version of Crash Bandicoot Warped. And I mean, it did have its good moments, but I mean, it was few and far between. Big hole in energy.
No way! Not in a million years! Get him off.
Crash, who is that?
Lonnie Loli? If the quantum masks have returned, then...
Hey, Aku, how's it go? Is that a quantum rift?
It appears to be a door between dimensions.
Yes, the kind we keep shut. We have to go through, find my siblings, and fix this before some putz with a big evil plan and a bigger ego does something monumentally stupid.
Uka Uka.
Good old Cortex ass scratch.
Future. Once my rift generator is complete, dominion over all of time and space will be within our grasp.
Engine, embryo, you had some little projects you wanted to tell me about?
Master, my mechanical marvel will hypnotize you and I.
Then my potion will make me and them unstoppable.
Right, yeah, fine, sure. Have fun with your ray guns or whatever.
Hasten your steps. By my calculations, our enemies are already moving against us, and we will prevail.
Just look at that evil smile. I've always loved Entropy as a character, and I like that they give him more of a, I guess, prominence would be the word in this game. Like, make him more important. Not that he's not important in the other games, but it's just in this game they make him feel more important. The dimensional map. Yes. So this is where I can change the different costumes and stuff. And of course go to other levels. I have to say, I do, even though I miss the whole warp room thing, the maps here are really cool. Should I? Oh wait, no. Okay, let's see here. So yeah, we got all these different skins. Let's see. For Coco, I'll go with the totally tubular skin. Because who doesn't love totally tubular Coco? And, we'll go with 360 no-scope crash. There we go. I'll go with Coco. Since I haven't played with her on this file yet. A real grind. And the names that they have for the levels in this game are just brilliant. I love them.
So, we need the other masks to close the rifts?
Correct. Now, my brother Akano is around here somewhere.
Welcome to the show, Dermy. Looking for your precious mask.
Behold the aforementioned putz.
Don't worry. We have a thing where we fight, he loses. It's a well-established dynamic.
Not this time. I've got a backstage pass for you to get up close and personal with my weapon of mass percussion. Come ready to rock.
Alright. Here we go. Also, I love how they do her hair whenever she has the masks on. I think that that's adorable. Okay, boom. Okay. Chomp, chomp. Well, that was my own fault. And I feel like that's one of the reasons why the masks are a good addition, because now, a lot of the times, if you die, it's your fault, so you're not getting mad at the game because you're like, oh, that was total bull, like, that shouldn't have happened, or anything like that. It's like, no, that was my bad, and I can get better and improve upon it. I feel like that's how you make a good game. You make it so that the player knows that they're the reason why. Stupid! So that they know that it's them and that they need to improve and not the game being bad. Because I know that there will be times whenever someone just like, in some games they may not realize that they did something wrong, and then they're just like, oh, that was the game. But no, in this case it's like it's very obvious. No, that was you, that was your bad. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. Dang it. How did I get 3? I usually only get 2 out of those. I try to get all 4, but never works. Also, I love this dimension because it's based off of the track from Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, which is like my favorite track in the game.
Enough with the jumping. Show off.
But yeah, like, whenever I first was on that track in that game, I was like, oh man, I want to explore this world, you know? Because, I mean, it's a really cool concept, and it honestly fit very well. I felt in Crash Team Racing for Crash's World, and that's why I was like, dude, they need to make an actual game out of this. Or add it to another game, which I'm glad that they actually decided, hey, that's not a bad idea. Alright. I had a feeling that might happen. Boop. And I know that I could have done better on that one. There we go. Boom. Alright. Also, these guys are somewhat insane, but with the blue skin, it makes me think of Nina Cortex. That's all I had to say. By the way, thanks for the Aku.
Nothing but a smoking crater. Free smoking cassette brilliance. A beautiful display that will blow your mind.
Alright. Bum, bum, ba, da, na, na, boom. Honestly, I think one of my favorite features that's in this game is the fact that you can actually do the whole slide, double jump, and slam. Because in the previous games, you couldn't do a slide, double jump, and then a body slam. And I always thought, man, I wish that I could do that. And the fact that they added it into this game, I'm just like, dude, that's awesome.
Just getting started.
Oh, where did I miss the... Okay, whatever. It's fine. Like I said, I'm not going for 100% anyways. Ugh. It just sort of sucks, that's all. Yep. Okay, well, I think I will leave this episode right here. So, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe down below. And I will see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.